Hello and welcome. It's Monday 3rd of December 2018. So this video is all about YouTube community with a couple of observations that I've found. So let's get started here because I want to crack on and get it done quickly. And that is, first thing, if you're not sure, community is where you go to YouTube, and some people, some creators, channels have got this community thing. Mine is Mike Downs/community. My video here is about using it as my own or your own personal FAQs, frequently asked questions. Maybe as a microblog, certainly not as some, wow, look at me, I'm going to update and post, because it's just not working that way for me. Positive things. All community posts have their own URL. Here's one long example of one. Tip: to see what you wrote on other channels, go to Feed History Community. Should we have a look at that now? Because that's important. So if you go on to, first of all, the thing that is the discussion, and that is, here's my channel, and I can, because I've got over 1,000 subscribers, I can post something publicly, whether that's a video, a poll, or a picture of something. And here is a few that I've done. We don't need to read them. What's important is if I made something happen on someone else's channel, I can go to Feed History, Community History, and I radio button this community. What that actually means is that, for example, here I've liked Joshua Pomeroy's post a week ago. I've replied to somebody as a test. You can see Peggy K here. I've said something on their community. Here is a record of what I have said on someone else's channels. That's really, really important, I would say. Let's go back to this and see where we are. So I'll tell you why I'm moving quickly, because there's a few things to be said. So, a history of YouTube community. Look, 2 years ago, September 2016, they said YouTube community goes beyond viral. Then a year ago, they said it's expanding to more communities on YouTube. And here we are, Monday today, December the 3rd, 2018. And on Twitter, only, what, a couple of weeks ago, YouTube creators said community tab is now available for creators with over 1,000 subscribers. I did a little bit of a moan about this about 6-8 weeks ago, so I didn't have the tab, and I saw other big channels weren't using it. Here are my tips or my summations. I personally got the tab on the 17th of November, and I thought I was really, really pleased. In that time, I posted 8 times. If you do the math, that's what, once every 2 or 3 days? Not a lot, is it? What I found is there is absolutely no discussion whatsoever. That's not because of my channel size. I'll tell you why. A user may comment once only, yet allowed to edit. So you can write something and then re-edit it, but you can't actually, you're not allowed to reply. Therefore, there is no threaded discussion. Think of how you make a tweet or a Google Plus post or a Facebook post or a YouTube comment, and there is endless discussion. You can't do that with community tabs, and I think that's a really, really bad design, in my own opinion. Next one, a user cannot comment on a poll unless they vote first. Okay, you could argue that makes sense. Next one, community comment alerts are very sketchy. I would actually say they're rubbish. In other words, if someone posts on my own channel, very, very rarely, not that I've had a lot, that I've actually got an alert whatsoever, whether that's on mobile or desktop. So, look, last thing, images on desktop are a maximum width of 545 pixels. Mobile, they do go full width. What does that actually mean in practice? What it means is that if you go on, look, and make a picture, which is, in my mind, you know, I'd been out for a walk that day and it was my first post. I just wanted to do something. I've got a, let's just make this fair actually. If I look at my 21-inch monitor and I say, here's my picture, I can't click it. I can't make it any bigger. So from that point of view, what is the point of taking a picture or posting a picture if on desktop you just can't get any bigger? So I think, quite honestly, we need to focus on something to move this along, because I don't want to be here very long. So these are my points, my discussion bits. If you haven't got the community tab or you're wondering what it's about, on mobile you get this red post button. It says share with your subscribers. Once I got the feature, I got an email said get even closer to your audience, and it says, hey, you can do a poll, you can tease your next video or pull back the curtain. I don't agree with any of those because it doesn't work on my channel. What you can have is a comment, and you can't do more than one. These are just tests of mine, which I'm not going to bother with too much, apart from to say that I've tried to be thorough and figure out how I can actually use it. And you've got report, hide user, remove. You know, very difficult to actually reply and have a conversation. Big bummer, in my words, in my opinion. In the regular YouTube video sharing, you actually get this thing at the top saying share in a public post, which I must admit actually I've used once or twice. Or you can share in the normal way with your contacts. If you're on mobile and you hit the make a new video thing, you get video live, and you do actually get the reminder to say I want to make a post. Would I ever use it this way? Probably never ever. One, because I hardly ever upload from mobile anyway, it's always desktop. And then of course that is what my one looks like. Mike Downs, and you've got community and roughly what it looks like. Those are the references for that. I can't say too much more about this really, apart from go and check it out yourself. Goodbye.